What's going on? Tyree, top of the morning. What's up? Hey, Miss Lady T. Hey, Rose Key. Lavero, hey. Now Taylor was good. We going there today. We going there today. Hold on. Let's go.
I can feel your energy. I can tell you into me. I can feel your synergy. So baby, just keep loving me. Love, 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 love. You know how I get when you make sweet love to me. I know all the things to do to please your body. And if loving you is wrong, I don't wanna be right. Am I asking too much if I ask you to stay tonight? Let me take over your body. I know that you got low mileage. When we get together, we wildin'. We keep our business in private. Running up checks like in private. Winding down you to the finest. Yeah, yeah. Baby, I know how to make you feel. You got the best I ever had, just being real. I give you good, good love and have you where you feels. Yeah, you know that love, I'm gon' give you the chills. I can feel your energy. I can tell you into me. I can feel your synergy. So baby, just keep loving me. Love, 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 love.
ones just can't do it for you. I got the vibe, no lie. Yeah, come and take over my body. Yeah. You know that I never minded. We get together, we wildin'. I like our business in private. Running up checks, I in private. Winding down me to the finest. You know I like that shit. You know how to make you feel. Got the best you ever had, just being real. I give you good, good love and have you where you feel. Yeah, I know this love ain't gon' give you the chill.
I can feel your energy. I can tell you into me. I can feel your synergy. So baby, just keep loving me. Love, love, love.
And I stayed in the song. So now I'm closer to God. But being closer is hard. The attacks get stronger, become much harder to fight, and they last longer. That's what it's always been. Joy, pain, dark with the light, sun with the rain. With the right perspective, it can be something to gain.
I know they just text me, said they gon' kill me. Then why they just play with him? They know that 40 and stay with him. I'm smoking on that, don't play with him. If you ball a bitch, I fuck around and break the room. I should get trapped of the year, I be trapped. Put a pound on your head, little nigga, I be. She think I'm a little nigga, when she throw it, I'm catching. I'm breaking my back, yeah. It's messed up her ass when I head, yeah. Rocky got me turned up on the yeah. Now I got this bitch like in the air. Got a fetish for getting this bread. Run it up, drive my nuts like a lead, babe. Trap of the couple chasing it. When you shining, you can't rush the process, man. I swear to God, it comes from mess up her ass when I head, yeah. Rocky got me turned up on the yeah. Now I got this bitch like in the air. Got a fetish for getting this bread. Run it up, drive my nuts like a lead, baby. But I got this shit out the mud, bitch. That money feel good when it couple chasing it. When you shining, you can't rush the process, man. I swear to God, it come for perfect timing. In the projects, 50 can jewelry, yeah, I'm switching up the cons. Sleep on the couch, now I'm so conscious. If I got blow me a nigga, I know they gon' try make me look like a monster. I'm from Baltimore, better keep you a stick when I'm ride with no armor. I lost noodles and niggas, some niggas.
But I know that there's more. More for you, more for us.
DJ discretion.
Flow still sick, I ain't talking the pandemic.
DJ discretion.
Flow still sick, I ain't talking the pandemic.
DJ discretion.
Flow still sick, I ain't talking the pandemic.
Say you love it, what you gonna do now? Hope you're ready, cause I'm really about to put it down. Girl, you know that I will never disrespect
things we used to do, places we used to go. I just want to go back to those days and relive it all over again with you. Daydreaming of the time you and I used to make sweet love. Reminiscing all the secrets that we shared between both of us. Puts a smile on my face when I think how we run and play. Yeah. Walked in the park after dark to get a kiss in our hideaway. It reminds me of the good old days. It reminds me of the good old days, yeah. We used to talk about our dreams and how we would live them, babe. Girl, remember playing on the phone with each other for hours, yeah. And when you walk by me and smile, I swear I smell peppermints. You and me, young and free, holding hands so innocent. And it reminds me of the good old days. Yeah, it reminds me of the good old days. Yeah. Flipping back through the photographs, girl, all of the memories got me wishing I had you back. Ooh, in my arms, girl. 'Cause it reminds me of the good old days, of the good old days when you used to love me, baby. Of the good old days when we vowed from our heart, girl, that we will never part, baby. Of the good old days, girls. I remember when we did late night coming in, memories, you and me making love until the end. Yeah, baby, of the girl that remind me. Yeah, yeah, used to get it, girl. Anytime, anywhere, didn't care. Walk in the park, baby, kissing in the dark, baby. You and me, running free, getting back the memories.
What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good? Y'all see the title. The Misconception of DanaJay open panel call-in. So here's what I'm gonna do. Whether I rock with you or not, call in. And see, I do things that people ain't gonna do. But shout out to the Dream Team. Shout out to everybody here. Ms. Nita B, I'm praying for you. Don't know what's going on, but praying for you. We're going to continue to pray for Rob. We're going to continue to move the way we move and stay out the way of the bull crap. But if you ever had a gripe with me, if you ever felt like I disrespected you and you ain't never do nothing to me first, call in or hit the panel. That's what I said. You don't got to sit back and go on panels of retarded people and talk stupid. Be real. I'm here. I opens my panel faithfully. Faithfully. So Me, I'm a people's person. And if me and you vibing and we hit it off and we kick it off right, everything is cool. You know, I go by the actions that you give me. You feel me? I go by the actions that you give me. I go by the energy that you give me. That's what I go by. And a lot of times it get me in trouble because I kind of vouch for people that I shouldn't be vouching for, you know. But y'all that was on last night when I went on to make fun of the dirty prize. It kind of bothered me because out of everybody over there, and I know what I said last night, but out of everybody over there, there's only two that I respect, right? But Georgia girl said, oh, you already know where I'm at today. Rashawn, I invite you to hit the link. Don't I want to see your face. I want to know who you are. So if you decide to call in or if you decide to hit the link, then hit the link. The only thing I ask is that people be respectful, because you can't get nothing out by arguing. You feel me? So I'm not going to argue with nobody. I can't. I realize a lot of people can't form a sentence. A lot of people can't talk straight. A lot of people, when the word's supposed to be as, they say is. A lot of people just dumb. So I'm not going to do that. If I don't rock with what like I said, it's an open panel. Anybody call me. I don't care. And my Angie Walker words, this is gonna be first shift. First shift. Because I know Angie gonna come back with second, third, fourth, and fifth. So this is gonna be first shift. But like I say, I do it because I understand the demographic of people hard. Some people get on other people's platforms because that's their cheerleader. But when it's time for you to face that reaper face to face, can you handle that one-on-one? Can you look the person that you've been lying on in the eye and say, well, I know you this and this and that? You can't do it. Now, I got a text this morning, right? I got a text this morning. I got a couple of them. And it kind of got to me a little bit. You know what I mean? I can't tell nobody where to go and what to do and what platforms to go to. But when you see like-minded situations, it gets scary when people get hurt on one channel, then get destroyed on another channel, then come to a channel, and then the channel that they got destroyed on, they go back and give them props. Now, without calling names, I'm going to say it's scary, and people get mad when I say I don't want those type of people around me, because a double-minded person is unstable, so you never know what's going on. I don't want no unstable person tomorrow. Oh, DanaJay, you the man, I ride with you. The next minute, I hate that mother. You can sit back like, Jesus, what did I do to you? So with all the lies being spread that, you know, the man Nyree spread it, I mean, sweetie, you ain't never seen a dirty body on my bone. Never. And if I was dirty, right? When we was in an Airbnb, when Sylvia paid for your Greyhound and you paid her back, whatever way y'all did, and we all was in there freaking and dancing and all that, and nobody had sex, but we was freak dancing, you know what I mean? All that. Why didn't you say something then? You know, people like you irritates my loins and my soul. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you would be cool with somebody, right? And then when that person don't agree with your tactics or rock with you, you go and team up with folks, and then you start creating narratives that's not there. You know what I mean? You start creating narratives that's not there or that was never there. So let's be real. Your beef with me is flawed. And I put it out there and before, the only time that you will have a beef with me is if the fact that I turned you down. But you have never gave a true sign that you was interested in me, other than when we was dancing. And I put that Johnson on your shoulder. That's the only time. But other than that, it was never not like that. It was always like a brother and sister from my point of view. Nari. So all this, I'm dirty and I got kicked out of Airbnb. Like, where'd that come from? I'm gonna be honest with you. When you was in Him Too Strong, they wanted you out of Him Too. And I'm just gonna put it out there. And I guess whatever you did to get finally kicked out of Him Too, that was between y'all. I was gone. I wasn't even speaking to half of Him Too at that time. So the lies that you listened to and that you festered and that you let come in, ain't none of that shit true. Ask yourself this question. How did I set Rob up, right? But I'm still around and talk and talks, and I'm gonna leave it there, and talks faithfully. Now watch this. Everybody that don't like me gonna say, he just said he talks to Rob faithfully. That's not what I said. I said, and talks faithfully. So then you say, you know for a fact I set Robert up. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say this. I can be an asshole at times, right? And I know you don't got shit. But I can be a real asshole and sue you for slander. The same way Tasha K got sued, okay? I can take every asset from your job. This way we're going with this now. Because in person, you either don't show up or a lot of y'all are very friendly. So the only way y'all know is paperwork. And this is how you beat federales, through paperwork, paper trail. Nobody has ever told you anything negative about me other than they hate the fact that I was rocking with Sylvia and I chose Sylvia at the time over them when they really had my best interest at heart. I can understand that hurt. I can. Been there, done it. I understand it. But you, just because you got lips don't mean you should talk. Because everything that come out your mouth is bullshit. Remember, I played that rally for a reason. Not just to show the best rally to ever do it, because God was in that rally, but to show how many of y'all was locked to me. Wait. And now, because I don't do what y'all want me to do, I'm the bad guy. Second thing I want to address is this young lady right here, man. And I don't care what people say, but I got to meet this young lady in person. This young lady right here. You know what I'm saying? Right here, this is Queen Christian, right? She's a true R. Kelly fan, supporter, all that. And this was in New York. There was no beefing, no nothing. No craziness. I was happy to meet her finally in person. And I guess she was happy to meet me. You know what I'm saying? No craziness and none of that, right? None of that. And she's very cool, down to earth, you know, very great person. But when I got sent this morning, it made me think, because last night I might have went off on some people on the panel that was on Dirty Schizo panel. But she says, Dana, I heard you mention me a few times on your live, and I'm just going to put this out in the atmosphere. The only reason why I'm going live with this is because, you know, she went live with it. But she said, I sincerely felt you was a cool person to kick it with in New York. Check it. I sincerely felt that you was a cool person to kick it with in New York. We laughed. I was excited to have met you hands down. But when it comes to the R. Kelly sector, I feel deep in my heart that you have created so much confusion for the past 3 years that your support is not genuine. Stop. So if you met me in New York, right, and you felt this way, why didn't you just pull me to the side and we could have talked about it all right then and there? But what she can say, and what she did say, is you can't get upset with me for bringing up all the wild shat you said started on Phase's channel. Stop. What did I say that was wild on Phase's channel? See, this is what I don't like about text messages, because you can't have a dialogue. But what did I say on Phase's channel? Because everything I said on Phase's channel, don't y'all see coming true? Other than 2 things that I said. And the 2 things that I said was, but that didn't come true and that was false, that turned out to be a lie, was Robert is not going to jail and the feds wasn't coming to get him. Anything else, everything I said was true. And you see it coming to pass. I told you Don Russell was the reason why Robert primarily is locked up. Look at what it is. And without Don Russell, Robert's not in jail. And without Don Russell doing a lot of things that happened to Robert wouldn't have happened. Oh, I get it. Oh, Dana, you said Rashonda Landfair was your baby mama. Okay, I gave y'all the backstory about that. A lot of people kept saying that my son was Rashonda Landfair's son because they look alike. Oh, and this and that. I said, no, that's not my baby mama. So they kept saying it. So I went along with it. That's not me lying. That's me making a fool out of them fools. They're fanatics. So then And she said, don't forget, Dana, I began following you first. Great. I was a part of that weird something like a Facebook group, but I declined when you mentioned membership fees. Okay, we talking about the group that I had, the what group was that? But I archived it. And the membership fees, and the membership fees, maybe I used the wrong words, but the membership fees was only and to get water and for Robert, to support Robert. It wasn't to be in no cult or no group or nothing. Then she says, so it's the things you said in the past mixed with a lot of BS you're saying now. What am I saying now that's BS? That led me to believe that you are not sincere. What did I say now that's BS? Nothing. I'm a true supporter of injustices, especially on my brothers. But hey, this is me. Be blessed. Now, see, I can respect that. That's honesty. But I'm going to ask this question. You say, I say a lot of BS, but you hang on a channel with a nigga who is nothing but BS. Make that make sense. You hang on a channel with a nigga that defends Don Russell, but then try to be passive aggressive, that had the nerve to come out and say, oh, I'm leaving YouTube, I'm leaving the R. Kelly sector because I'm not getting no cash apps. So what was you really in here for? As many days that I didn't get cash apps, and I'm still pushing. As many days that I did get cash apps, and I'm still pushing. But what people don't understand is one thing for certain, two things for sure. When people have turn of events in their life, nobody pay attention. I do. And see, for the little old schizo dirty nigga, you used to see him in the chop shop all the time. You notice that stopped. You notice that stopped. So I get it. Something like the way Chimes do, but they give the mental ill, or they give the mentally challenged or the deficiency challenge a job. That's what I believe happened to him. And if you notice, and you don't see that Back to the Future Porsche no more, make it make sense. When you sit back and just watch, you see the turn of events, things that people do, they don't do no more. So when you don't see a person that used to go to their job faithfully, never going to their job no more, 9 times out of 10, they don't have a job no more. I'm gonna give you an example. Me, y'all used to hear the CB all the time. Hey, 6ix9ine, what are you doing? You don't hear no more. 9 times out of 10, I'm not at that job no more. Y'all heard it play out. Y'all seen it play out on YouTube. I'm not at the job no more. But you always know me to be grinding. Grinding. Now, let's go here. Sunshine Brown said, I'm sorry, but people been cash apps way before R. Kelly. Facts. That's facts, Sunshine. That's facts. So let's go here. I respect Queen Christie's honesty because that's what she honestly believes. But here's a question for every R. Kelly supporter. How can you follow a person who have flipped a coin on R. Kelly, off of R. Kelly, back to R. Kelly? Meaning, I'm gonna give you an example, and I'm gonna say it. R. Kelly ain't an innocent ass dude. You know, R. Kelly gonna get locked up like Bill. Stop that. Let's flip the coin again. It ain't no honor in defending a pedophile. I come before R. Kelly. Wait, stop. You come into a platform or a sector to fight for R. Kelly. But then you flip and say, it ain't no honor in defending a pedophile. So are you fighting for R. Kelly? Are you fighting for the injustice of R. Kelly? Or do you believe that he's a pedophile? And it's not just that. They never gave you a reason of why they felt the way they felt. They gave you a patch and said, oh, well, that's what it was back then. No, it gets deeper than that. Because if you can so strongly say what you said, you can so strongly identify why you said what you said. But see, here's the problem, and I showed y'all that. When a person cannot properly articulate themselves with another articulate person, they get angry. They do a thing that they call process burying, meaning they will get loud, they was trying to cuss, and they would get very defensive. Who might that be? And one thing I always was told, like minds think alike. And you hang with who you are. That's why, and when people say, oh, you can't say curse words, I immediately say, show me in the Bible where any word is a curse word. That kills that narrative quickly. Oh, Jesus was an upright man. Well, you can't say that and then say you are who you hang with, because he hung with nothing but murderers, killers, liars, backbiters, cursers, attitude problem folk. Let's go there. Thank you so much. Let's go there. So if we're going to start talking about stuff, let's address it as a whole. Let's not be, oh, DanaJay did this, DanaJay did. Yeah, I'm going to tell you the funniest thing that I've seen yesterday. Somebody sent me something that Captain Caveman said, right? And son. That's what I'm going to call him and Daz. Captain Caveman and son. Somebody sent me a message, right? That was on his channel. I laugh because you seen and son say, I never liked the Dream Team. I don't like nobody on the Dream Team. Bro, don't nobody on the Dream Team know you. So you not liking the Dream Team, that's your preference, but none of us know you. None of us go to sleep thinking about why you don't like us. Technically, none of us give a fuck. So you saying that for what? Now I'm going to destroy the whole narrative of what's going on. You have these subs who ain't shit, who ain't never been shit in their life, and YouTube is giving them a platform to speak out. So that's the only way they feel some sense of entitlement or empowerment or to be loved. So they would jump on the hottest thing and put the most dumbest shit out there and say what they feel because somebody else don't like a person. Well, I'm gonna give you something. But I'm gonna give you something. I'm gonna give you something. You better be careful of you not liking people for what somebody else said about that person. Because there's people out there who don't like you because of what you did to them people. That's why I say, I understand when people say some things went too far on YouTube. I totally agree. Some things went too far. And one person is involved with a lot of that over here. So, like I said, it's an open panel. You got the phone number. I mean, is at the top of the screen, but if you need the number, I'll put it out here. Phone number's there, 678-545-2955. I mean, if you want to call in, be respectful. If you want to come on the panel, be respectful. We can talk it out. We can laugh. We can cuss. We can cry. We can do it all. But what I've learned is a lot of you, 99.9 of you folks are very friendly in person and then get on YouTube and become this whole different persona like you tough. I get it. I get it. That's how you got to get your bread. I get it. But when you got people that's exposing themselves, you let them expose themselves. That man said, I ain't coming on YouTube no more, and I'm out because I ain't getting cash apps. But it's the same man that says, I don't need a cash app. The same man that says all of that. Let's go. You're live on the DanaJay show, caller. How can I help you?
Hi, Dana. This is Gwen. How are you?
Hey, Gwen, how are you doing?
All right. I just popped on my television and I saw you up here. And, so what's going on?
Well, it's an open panel. And I'm just discussing like the events that's going on, and I'm just putting things in perspective of where it is. Because evidently people run with narratives instead of running with the truth, and I'm always here. I always open my panel, holler at me.
Right.
Just be respectful.
Right.
And the problem that I have is everybody want to go on channels and talk trash, but they would never confront me.
Right.
So that's one of the reasons why I go to Angie Walker channel, because I know they run there. And when they run there, that's my bait and switch. I'm coming to get you.
Right.
So that's how I put it.
Right. Well, it's all right to defend yourself, especially when you know, when I first started listening to your channel from the beginning, it was heartfelt to me. And I know you meant well. You wouldn't have just got up there and got the channel going and was just to be playing games. You were
right.
you were into it then, and you're into it now. And a lot of times, everybody's got their own opinion of how they feel about you or whatever.
Right.
But that still doesn't stop your decision for the reason why you're doing what you're doing.
Right.
People can voice their opinions and say whatever, but if you know in your heart what you're doing and you're doing it right, man, you know what, man, I wouldn't even worry about them, man. I'm serious, because people are trying to get views and trying to get likes and all that stuff behind R. Kelly. For real, if he wasn't R. Kelly, man, half of the people wouldn't even be having a channel. They wouldn't be doing it. It's all because of who he is. But I do want to share this, and I'm going to make it quick. I had a dream about him just the other day, and I was talking to him. I held his hand, and I had tears in my eyes. He had tears in his eyes. And it was like my sister had told me to give him a message. And I said, my sister was telling me to tell you, when you go up this time, don't come back down. And I woke up. R. Kelly, something miraculously is going to happen for that man. It's going to be a major turnaround for him. And he's going to get out.
And
right now, he's down, but he's getting ready to rise, man. It's going to happen. It's already been happening in the spirit. We just need to, it has not shown itself where we can see it. But in the spirit, he's already free.
And it's weird that you said that, because
I'm serious, Dana. I had the dream just last night. I held his hand. I held this man's hand. Never met R. Kelly in my life. but I held his hand.
And like I was
And
saying,
I know it was God, man. He's coming out, man. There is a shift. There's a turnaround. And it's gonna have nothing to do with nobody. This is God now. God is doing this thing.
like I was saying,
People the people that got in there, they done ran their mouth, they done did this, they done conjured this up and that. But see, God has got the last say so over his life. He's a child of God. And that's the reason why that man is able to stand strong like he's standing now. It's because of God. If it wasn't for that, he would have been out of here. So I just wanted to share that, man. You keep up the good work. I love you. And I'm behind you, man. I remember when you started out, and I see you now. You've grown tremendously. And people are jealous of that. People are jealous, man. And that should really make you feel great, because you got to be doing something like right for people to be that mad. Be happy, man. I mean, that's in the Bible. That's in the Bible. That people would just, they would come after you.
right?
For just standing on, just having God on your side. They're going to come after you, and you don't have to do anything. They're going to just come after you. But you stand your stance, and you continue to do what you're doing, man. And the victory is there, man. He's out. He's out, and he's going to rise to the top. And God is allowing that man to show him all of who everybody is. So when he get out, he won't have to deal with them. He can go the opposite way. So
Okay.
I love you, man.
Love you
And
back.
I'm behind your channel. I seen you up here, and I know you mean well, man. You got a good heart, and you don't have to keep explaining yourself to a bunch of Negroes. You don't have to do it.
No, I'm
You
not.
don't have to defend yourself so much. I know you're gonna do it.
No.
I know you're gonna do it.
No, because
I'm just saying,
here's where people get it confused at. It's not so much of me explaining myself, right? It's so much.
right?
It's so much of people, one caller at a time. Hold on, caller. It's not so much of me explaining myself. It's more so the people that's coming in are confused, and because they hearing the lies, but they running with the lies and not seeing the true thing of what's going on. Now have I cussed out some folks and when I shouldn't have? Yeah. Have I used the B word and placed it in places where it shouldn't have been? Of course I did. But at the end of the day, I have never wavered. My stance ain't never changed.
Well, you haven't. That's the reason why I came on, because I wanted to know what was going on and everything. And I know you haven't wavered. You've been right there, man. You've been there. You've been right there. And people can try to pick, it's just like a fish. They trying to pick the bones, trying to see if they can find something. Man, that's, to me, it's lame. This whole situation is about R. Kelly. It ain't even about you. It ain't even about them.
But they made it about me.
It ain't even about nobody but this man. And if everybody will focus on him and what's gonna help support him, all this foolishness this foolery will be out the way, man. If people will, and I ain't saying that everybody is like that, because you got some people on their channels that are strictly for R. Kelly, man. They ain't wavering. They just strictly for him. And you're one of them. You get a little off sometimes when somebody says something to you. You do. You kind of go off a little bit, but you get pissed off. And then that's all right, because you're human. You have every right to feel the way you do. But for the most part, the good outweigh the bad with you. You've been right there for him, and you're still for him right to this very day. So I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
I appreciate it.
All right. I know some more callers want to say something, but I just wanted to get up here and say I love you, and just keep up the good work, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much. Love you back.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Mama Mary in the building. What's going on, Mama Mary? We ain't hear from Mama Mary in a minute. Mama Mary is doing a good thing. She's standing by her principles of her marriage, and she's helping her husband back to good health. That's what we love. Hold on. You're live on the DanaJay show, caller. How can I help you?
Hey, what's up, Dana? It's Monty.
What's going on, Monty?
Hey, man, I just want to just say a couple of things, man. The reason people's making this whole situation about you is because they don't know what's going on with R. Kelly.
Right.
And you're the only one who has content, and if they have no content, they have to start trouble with you so that way they can keep their channels going. Do you know how many channels would fall if they didn't say Dana 30 times in the live?
Facts.
Like, I mean, I sit back. I've been sitting back and I've still been watching faithfully. I just ain't called in a lot. But when you watch them, it's like, okay, none of my subs are coming in. So let me say something about Dana. And then everybody goes, whoa, what did he say about Dana? Let me go over there. And then they go, let me see if Dana's going to respond. So basically, it's like you said a long time ago. You make channels. And when they got no content, where do you go? Hey, say some bullshit about Dana. And people know deep down the truth when you speak the truth. They know it. And the problem is the people they rock with, they can't be like, yeah, Dana's telling the truth, because then the people they rock with will go at them too. You know what I'm saying? So if they can't come to you no more, and they got a home somewhere else, of course they're gonna agree with the bullshit that somebody else is spewing. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And I just think once you stay on your path, forget what everybody else is saying. Devo, Tyson, all them. Let them niggas talk, because they ain't talking about nothing. And the people who truly rock with you, like me myself, I know it. You know what I'm saying? I know the bullshit that they're doing. And it don't make no sense, because they've been trying the same shit for the last 3 years, man.
Right.
And they can't rock you to sleep, but they keep trying. I don't know why. I don't know why they don't understand. You said it. You stand strong for R. Kelly. So, I mean, man, just keep doing what you're doing. That's all I wanted to say, because, you know, I was hearing your other live when you was like the bullshit that these people are talking. And that's all it is. All it is BS. And the real day ones, we know.
Right.
We know. So that's all I want to say, man. Keep your head up, and I'll get back at you.
All right.
All right, man.
Whew. So like I was saying, like, I mean, it's crazy, because I appreciate Queen Christy for her honesty. It wasn't disrespect. That's what she felt, even though she was largely misled. And a lot of that is things that other people want to say, and other paradiddles and riddles that come from other folks. It don't matter. At the end of the day, they mad because I flipped the game. Last night I was supposed to come on here and do a 4-hour live and call people bees and this and that. Nah, I laughed at them last night. And then before I left a direct message. Because truthfully, I can open up some things. I can show some truths. And when you running and telling people, oh, Dana, this bad guy, Dana, this and this and this and this, before you do that, tell all the good I did for you first. And then tell why me and you are on the outs. Let's keep it real. And what you will find is a lot of these people have controlling spirits. So if Dana don't do what they want them to do, then Dana's the bad guy. You're live on the DanaJay show. Call, I can help you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Dana. How are you? Blessings to you all.
All right. How are you? Who's calling?
This is Miss Cookie.
Hey, Miss Cookie.
Hey. I agree so much with the last two callers on everything. The other day, I think it was 2 days ago, perhaps, maybe yesterday. These days go by so fast. With Miss Karen, or what she spoke about. And I agree. And it's just with these other people, I know we spoke of this before a while back when I called you on somebody else's panel, you were on their panel. I get upset sometimes, you know, when you have to come out of yourself to direct these people on the things that they say and do and the lies that they tell. And sometimes I'm like, Dana, let it go. But I know, like you said, you have to educate the new people that's coming on that want to find out information to the truth, right. You know, to get these lies out so that they know, you know, like don't fall for the okie doke. But nonetheless, I agree with the last call about the content of these other people. After watching your live last night about the bullshit, you know, I'm sitting here, I have a sleeping disorder, so I don't sleep much. I go to channel, listen to the bull, or to see if anybody got anything to say, whichever channel it may be. And I came across, of course, I don't know the name, I don't want to call people out, but the one. And the things he was putting up with your acting stuff. And I'm like,
Are you talking about the leader of the Dirty Fries?
Yeah. Okay. And we had I'm every woman on there talking her crap, you know, because she's upset about what she said about her mother, which I'm gonna tell you that was wrong. But
are you talking about the voodoo witch doctor?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. But yes. You got so many names for people, I can't keep up.
Yeah, because I ain't saying that names no more.
I was so mad, and I started to email you. I started to, you know, face whatever call, text you. And I was like, you know what? No, because it's just stupid. It's just stupid. I said, and I'm pretty sure someone probably already hit him up on it. You know, I don't like to carry the fly like that. Swat, you're gone. What you're saying about the elephant swatting the flies and everything, you know.
But so you understand why I do certain things, right?
I do. I honestly do understand. Trust me, I do. And I be, you know, like, get him, Dana, get him. But I have to come back to who I am and know that, you know, that's not cool. You know, God, you know, be with them and pray. But you know.
But see, here's the thing. People will get in front of other folks and act like you're the problem, right?
Right.
So when you bring out the true them, then the other folks, I'm gonna give you an example, like Levi. Levi was conflicted about this lady because Levi was like, she's nice and she had all of them fooled. Okay.
Yeah.
Until he heard her flip on him. And he like,
right.
I never did nothing to this lady, this and this. Now, the crazy part is Angie Walker allowed this lady to come on her platform. She talked, all that. Even though Angie knew she was lying, Angie ain't never say nothing. She just let her talk. But for you to go on your page and talk about the only reason why you came on Angie Walker page, Levi page, and my page because the Boski was there. Wait a minute. You was a sub on Levi page for 2 years, so you said, right?
Right.
That's way before the Boski even came around, right? And I'm sorry, and I shouldn't have called his name. His name is Sherman Hemsley. That's before Sherman Hemsley came around, right? All right. So if that's the case, then how are you following Sherman Hemsley around when you was already a sub before Sherman Hemsley came around?
Right.
Now you might have followed him to Angie Walker page, but from what you said on Angie Walker page, that you always admired Angie. So make this make sense. That's all.
Right.
That's all I tell people. Let these people talk.
And I totally agree. And that's what I'm saying. Like the guy said, people know the bullshit.
Right.
You know, I think it was a couple of weeks ago I had, you know, tried to reach out to you because I was feeling some type when I was watching a live on the Lordship lady. And she was talking, I think, about toxic case shit. But because it was so on me about what I was watching on your live.
Hold on, wait. You called it a Lordship lady. Oh, Lord.
We had a whole battle, and she's like, Cookie, no, I know you don't like me. I don't have nothing against nobody on these YouTube streets. I'm just a listener. I'm just a bystander and trying to, like I always tell you, trying to hear some good news about Robert Kelly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't have nothing against nobody. I'm just going to recognize real from fake. And then I just wanted to bring, like, why you turned on him? Why are you talking this crap? Like, you know, you off for Robert, and now you like, all the things that you're doing, the devil, you're showing your colors. You're showing who you are. Right. And I'm just going to bring it out to you. I'm not going to sit up here and act like, and somebody said, well, how we get on this? Because I want to get on this. You know, you want your lie to be private, to make it private for the people that's going to kiss your butt. And yes, ma'am, hallelujah. No. Explain to me why. You need to go back, don't listen to this person, and you need to watch the whole lot. I don't need to watch the whole lot. I heard what you said. And what you said to me is you turned to a Rob.
And
no matter what.
And say
oh,
the
no,
thing
you
is,
Miss Cookie, you need to go back. I don't need to go back nothing. Just explain to me why. If you didn't, when y'all read those transcripts, you wasn't, oh, we need to support her, and she really loved Rob, and she's hurt, and I ain't hear all that. You was bashing her, but now you're good friends with her. But now I understand after watching and hearing you, and even someone else mentioned about the Dallas girl, her daughter, and doing her hair. How that happened? That would never happen in my world. Well, it's like I have to, I guess, give it to. I was watching the other boogeyman talking about him, and he said something on the lines of, if his daughter or son was a barber, there's no way he would let somebody cut the hair of someone turned on Rob. That's the reason why Rob is there. So I feel the same way. Whatever your daughter's career is, that's wonderful. May she have all the blessings in what she chooses to do. But why that person?
But see, since you brought that up,
I wanted to address also, because I know you've been doing a lot of videos on mental health. And I want to thank you. Like the man said, no one
hold
can
on for a second.
like you.
Hold on for a second, Ms. Cookie. Hold on. Let me address that one little piece real quick. Then you go ahead and finish. What the people don't realize about the Lord swordsmanship lady, what the people don't understand is, it's not the fact that she told everybody about her daughter working with Azriel. Everybody overlooks the passion that she put into saying her daughter works for Azriel.
Right.
And I'm gonna keep it real. I keep saying I'm gonna give her a chance to come out and tell the whole truth. But it's a network. And when I found out that network, I got the hell on.
Yeah.
I made people believe it was all about the Dr. Rice thing. No. Because I'm not the one that's going to break up other people's friendships.
Right.
But when I found out about the network, because it's her daughter friend, and it's her daughter homegirl, they all work for Azriel.
I had a thought in my mind. I always have thoughts in my mind. Like, I'm a thinker. And something else had came across my mind to the setup part. Was that a plot, perhaps, in the beginning, to push certain people in Rob's direction? Because everybody thinks they know his weakness, to set him up to be part of this whole, what Levi called the terrorist, you know?
I'm going to say
transcript.
I'm going to say this. I've listened to some conspiracy theories about this situation. And I'm going to say this. Two things got me thinking now, right? And I'm going to bring something to the light for the first time ever. When I first met Dallas, right? the dude she was dating, his windows got knocked out in front of my loft where I was, renting. And his car was messed up. So I came out to make sure that they were good, right?
Right.
If Dallas is 22 now, right? That happened in 2018. Right?
Right.
So I was told that Dallas is 21, 22. I don't know. But at that time, she had to be around 17, 18.
18, right.
But this dude that she was with, they came down to go to Escobar, downtown Atlanta, which is 2 Chainz's first club. And when I first met Dallas, I gave him my card, and again, it was just all about, and she was talking about pursuing her dreams, So, and she had a whole business. So when I got in on My Brother's Keeper, Sylvia was in that group, and Sylvia was like, "Yeah, I'm a supporter of Rob and everything," and I believed her. One rule I have: I'm gonna believe you until you show me different.
Right.
And from that point, it was like Sylvia was like, "Hey, give me your number, Dana," and I was like, "Cool, I ain't no problem because I don't got them hide. I ain't doing them wrong." And that's when I'm rocking on faces heavy. I'm knocking faces out heavy. From that point, and she said, "I know somebody that know you," and I said, "Nah, you don't know nobody that know me. I don't play those type games." And as I proceeded to get off the phone, and she said, "Oh, my daughter Dallas knows you." Wait a minute, that sounds familiar. And then Dallas was like, "Hey, Dana, how you doing?" I was like, "Oh, okay. Hey, what's up?" And then it's like, I'm thinking, it's crazy, because to see how she come out and say, "I just wanted my daughter to be famous or to do makeup for famous people."
How far will you go to get them there? Like you said, what would these parents do for their child for a come up?
Right. And
makes you think about a lot of things.
Right. And then, but that's what I've been doing. And then it takes me back, because when I told her, like, "Yo, don't come to the Trump, me and Robert talking, but don't come to the Trump." And they pull up and jump out. And
while the car's still rolling.
Right. They pull up and jump out. And I'm thinking about all of that, because the lady that told Sylvia, "Oh, you just trying to bring your daughter up here and to get with Robert." My question was, why would she say that?
Right.
If no conversation was ever held like that behind the scenes, because they was all in the hotel room together. And that kind of threw
you didn't know.
Right. And that kind of threw me for a loop.
Yeah.
Right. And that kind of threw me for a loop, because I'm like, but I kind of overlooked it, like, man, maybe she's just saying that to be saying it. But then as it go along, I'm starting to see conversations that Sylvia was introducing, like stuff like telling other people, "Oh, girl, oh, you Rob complexion, and you Rob like him, your complexion, and this and this. Oh, girl, when he come home, he gonna break your back." I'm sitting back like,
oh my,
why are you enticing people like this? Like, come on, man. And
especially when the child might be not of age, perhaps.
Then when I found out,
a lot of things, but I do appreciate the content that you do bring, and hitting on that mental illness issue. Really start hitting home.
And she cut me slam off.
Family member that I'm really, struggling with, and one day maybe I might be able to share a lot of it, but I don't want to do that until But, you know, I thank you for your content. And I want you to tell Mr. Levi, I'm not a terrorist. I know a while back I tried to get on one of his panels, and I was having problems with the auto. And he kept saying I was muted. But the first thing he said, Cookie, you ain't no terrorist, is you? And I'm like, I couldn't type the because I'm looking at the TV, I'm looking at my phone.
Levi watching.
I'm no terrorist. I love Rob. I love y'all. And like I said, the first time I ever talked to you on a panel with Toxic Diamond, I think her name was, I told her I respect you because even though I don't know you, I listened to you more in the beginning. You were one of the first, like I said, because you had receipts and it made sense, you know. And
still do. They ain't going nowhere.
I try like to give everybody like a chance, but I know bullshit when I hear bullshit. I also have a gift of other things. I'm not gonna be like the I'm every woman, but I have a gift, and and God allows me to see a lot of things. But just keep doing what you're doing. Keep supporting Rob to the best of your ability, and don't let these people take you off your fold. Keep bringing in the content. I really am trying to understand the other stuff you're talking about, the person and the human. That confused me some, and I'm Googling, and last night you had me Googling about the White House second floor.
Now watch this. But now watch this. Was I lying though?
No, because I came across a lot of stuff, and like I said, I got to do some more investigation on it. But I was like, wait a minute now, I never noticed this shit before. I heard nothing like this before.
Exactly.
But it makes you think, and that's what your content is supposed to do: make you think and investigate into the reason why and who we are and what we're supposed to be doing. You know, so for your dream team, I appreciate them. They always show me love. I love them as well. I'm not a terrorist, Levi, if you're listening. I'm a true supporter. And I have, you know, I want to help Rob in some kind of way. I'm not rich, but I'm not poor. But because there's so much to be going on about, and, you know, who's real. Like I said, I know you are, but you don't deal with that part of it. I'm going to figure out a way. I don't know how. I thought about, you know, should I just take a drive to New York and try to find G or a key for somebody? But they're going to look at me like, woman, who are you? But I would love to help him because...
that's what I say. Send it to his Western Union. You know what I'm saying?
Because even with the thing I was confused about when they say, in the beginning, they were talking about, you know, the wife being able to, ex-wife, being able to get his funds because of child support.
Yeah. Don't
send it to the detention. So I'm like, okay, I'm not sending that so it can be taken away to give to her.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Well, look.
So I'm just so confused. And then the other address is not it's the what is it, Illinois, Iowa, whatever. I'm like, that's what? But he's in New York. So I'm just so freaking confused and don't know who to believe when it comes to that.
When I spoke with Keith,
I ain't rich, but I ain't trying to just give my money away to nobody.
When I spoke with Keith again, right? When I spoke with Keith again, and Keith was like, you know, there's so much confusion coming from certain people. And we both agreed that everything just go to his Western Union or whatever, you know what I mean? And the reason why he told me the Western Union, and I'm waiting for Keith to send me the address and everything on that.
Right.
For the reason why he
Please
said,
make sure you let us know when you do find out.
I surely will. For the reason why he told me to do the Western Union is because it pops directly on his books.
Okay. And that no one touches it. He controls that. Like Mr. Bush said, he has the ledger to have it sent out the way he wants.
I don't know what Miss
come and grab it or freeze it.
Well, I don't know what Ms. Wimbush said because I haven't had a chance to look at nobody's stuff, but I know what Keith said.
Okay.
And I get the whole point of it. No matter what I do, is always somebody trying to throw an anchor and to make it seem like it's something foul and something different. I get it.
Well, I don't believe none of that. That has never crossed my mind to even think. Like I said, no matter who I listen to,
no, I'm talking about some recent stuff.
That part of it, that's something they could never convince me of.
No, I'm talking about some recent.
There's not too much they can convince me about you anyway. So, like, I'm a true fan of yours as well. I like what you do. I like what you said. You know, I love your music. That plays, yeah, I like that. But just I told you this a couple years back. Let's tone it down a little bit. You ain't gotta be so.
So what? Rah rah.
You know what I mean. I don't want to put it out. I don't want you to be so. Don't let them take you out your character. As far as
then I wouldn't be me.
Things that God would really not want you to say. You can make your point.
Then I wouldn't be me. I've toned it down a whole lot. I mean, I've turned the notch. I mean, I think I broke the notch volume, turning it down.
I just didn't like last night's comment about the mama thing, because I lost my mom when I was 8. And I mean, God, that's something just, I mean, do you, boo? I mean, I'm going to love you regardless, but I just like saying, no, don't say that.
I get it, but I mean, but when you disrespect my mom, I'm going to disrespect your mom.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I love you, and keep doing what you do. And blessings to all of you.
I thank you so much. What's good?
Did Miss Karen ever call back? I know, because I had missed yesterday extra live, I think, about
no, she never called back.
Yeah, I mean, she hit home too. She had me in tears because I feel her. I didn't do 18, but I did 12, and I wish if I ever be able to get to R. Kelly's concerts, that would be a blessing, because I'm going to try my best to make sure I do when he do come home. If God was to bless me to ever meet him, that would be a blessing to meet Robert. I distinguish the two. Concert R. Kelly, meeting him, Robert. But one thing I wish I was able to do, some kind of way, is to reach out to him or be able to communicate with him through emails or letters.
Write them.
I don't know who's writing for him.
Write them.
To give him that support. Because trust me, I've been there.
Write them.
And I can't even imagine. I know what I went through as a normal, quote unquote, person. For him of his stature to be placed in a situation like that, for someone who loves to be out, you know, sleeping, he never sleeps. So that wouldn't be too much of a problem. When you're ready to sleep, you want to sleep, you know. And I can't even imagine his mindset of a person, like I said, of his stature, to have to endure being incarcerated, having someone tell you what to do, being mistreated the way he may be received, and when you are the king of R&B. I mean, it's a hardship for that has to be incarcerated any amount of time. Like I said, for doing 12 years at Muncie State Institution, it brings tears to my heart for someone like him. Bill Cosby, people that are being in a situation like that for means of envy, money, hatred, injustice. And I wish there was some way I could be some type of comfort to him, to know that I'm here with you. I can help you do it. Not only did I do 12 years, I did 12 years on parole. I got out in 2007. My parole ended in 2019.
So what, you're a killer, Miss Cookie?
I did not have not one violation. Never had a problem. My POs was having me hire other people being released from jail.
Miss Cookie.
I was a manager. Yeah.
Hold on. Wait. Look. This is what you do. I'm gonna give you two things real quick. Then I gotta go to another caller. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Two things. On Monday, I'm gonna have a panel of people who's been booked, fed, and state, and it's gonna be a town hall, State of the Union, and I want to get the other people. I want the other people who's never been booked, because I'm gonna have a lot of youth watching the show on Monday. And I want you to share your story of how you got booked and the things you used to do in the street, but that caused you to get booked, and how it was inside there. That's the first thing. Second thing is write Robert. Pray for him, but write him definitely. Explain who you are, explain, what you feel and everything. Okay.
All right, baby.
All right.
And what time is that gonna be? Monday morning or Monday night?
Oh, but I'm gonna do part 1 Monday during the day, part 2 Monday at night.
Okay, because I don't get your notifications when you first come on. I'm always like 20 minutes late. So like I said, I'm always looking to see if you're on. And I'm like,
well,
damn,
look,
why not get a notification?
I'm switching the time starting Monday to 11 o'clock.
Okay.
11 o'clock a.m. and 7 o'clock p.m.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you for listening, and
No
God
problem.
bless y'all all. And I will talk to y'all soon.
All right. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Right. Hey, caller that just called, call back in real quick. I got a couple minutes before I get up out of here. But for the people who say, I just can't deal with DanaJay, I don't like him, I don't this, I don't that, I got a song for you. Go like this.
If you don't like what I say or do, pretty please for your sake and mine, unfollow me.
That's it. I'm gonna play it again.
If you don't like what I say or do, pretty please for your sake and mine, unfollow me.
All right. So also, I'm gonna go here. For people that want to donate to this channel because you like the content or whatever, hold on. You're live on the DanaJay show called I Can Help You.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Chance speaking, sir.
What's going on? What's going on, X?
Oh man, everything is lovely. Everything's lovely on this end.
So what's going on?
Nothing too much. I was just listening to the other caller that you had on.
Mm-hmm.
Like she, things were sounding kind of fishy. That's why I was calling it.
Oh, nah. That's good. That's good, that caller. But I already know what you. nah. Everything good.
Okay. All right. Well, just checking in on you, sir. That's all.
I got you, bro. I can't wait to get to the shop, man. We got a link, man.
Oh, definitely.
We got a link.
Everything is open, bro.
We got a link, and we gonna, man. Shoot, I'm trying to get some Harold's chicken.
Well, you know what, brother? By this pandemic going on, man, I think everybody should be mindful of the food that they eat nowadays.
Yeah.
And I'm not knocking the Harold's. I'm not knocking the people that eat chicken and all that, but you got to be careful.
Facts. Facts. You can't trust everything because there's a lot of agents running around.
Yes, sir. Well, with this COVID thing, you know what I mean. It's just,
there's a lot of Mr. Smiths running around. I guess I'm Neo, huh?
Say that.
I'm Neo. You see what I put my hands on the screen? Stop all bullets. I'm Neo.
Come on now.
But yeah, bro, let me get up out of here, man. I'm about to get up out of here, but I'm gonna hit you in a few seconds.
Okay, sir.
All right.
All right.
All right. Whew. It's good to have some of the real folks from Chicago that know you to hit you up on your joint, man. Ain't nothing like real people, man. Shout out to the FOI. Shout out to the real people out there that's doing it. Bring Larry Hoover home, man. That's what Chicago should be combining about. Bring Larry Hoover home. Look, like I say, if you don't like the content that's on here, and you don't gotta stay. I'm just not gonna be disrespectful. I'm gonna play the song one more time. It goes a little something like this.
If you don't like what I say or do, pretty please for your sake and mine, unfollow me.
Right. So for the people that want to support this channel, that want to, you know, sow a seed or give a cash app, and you can. But for the people that owe me money, I need y'all to run me my money. I need y'all to give me my coins. And I got a song for that too. The first half is for the people that want to donate. The second half is for the people that's trying to duck me that owe me. Let's go like this.
I take cash out, Venmo, Zelle, EBT. Ooh, yeah, Lord. Bring me my money. Oh, bring me my money.
Facts. So I believe in 3-part harmony. That's why I had to break it down and before I played it, because people be like, he telling people to run him his money and this is that money. Nope, it wasn't even like that. That's a 2-part song that was split and made whole. Okay, so I don't know about y'all, but I gotta get up out of here. Y'all be blessed. But if you got a sweet tooth, go to your local Walmart and get your JD's vegan frozen dessert. It's not an ice cream, it's not a sherbet. It's a frozen dessert. Dessert is a frozen dessert. Yeah. You get your strawberry sweetheart, you get your chocolate my way, you got your welcome to Atlanta peach cobbler, you got your key lime pie, you got your 404 cookies and cream, and you got your baby down south apple butter. Check it. Go to a local Walmart. If the Walmart don't have it, get the location of the Walmart that's close to your house that don't have it. Get in touch with me and I'll make sure they have it within a week. If you're looking for a social platform that's made by us, designed by us, created by us, everything by us, come on over to www.wegatups.com, baby. We need to hear you. Tell them, Cube, what it's about.
Yeah, what's up? This your homeboy Ice Cube. You know what it is, the West Coast warlord, the Grand Wizard. Don Mega is in the house. Now check this out. I'm inviting you to join the official Black People Social Network, WeGotUps.com. That's WeGotUps.com. 100% Black owned, man. I see you here, boys. I see you. You out there doing it, man. And as we say in the Big 3 League, we got ups, baby. So WeGotUps.com. Check it out, man. You know what I mean? Obviously, you know, Black people, we definitely need to socialize, get together, figure out this system we are going through. So, you know, WeGotUps.com promises to be that place. Like I said, Black owned. Gotta love it. And, you know, willing to make sure that you guys make a social connection. So WeGotUps.com, you know, from your homeboy Ice Cube, got to throw up the dub, you know, for that. You know what I'm saying? And hey, man, official Black People Social Network. You know, I get it right. Don't worry about nothing. Just join, man. Join the official Black People Social Network. WeGotUps.com. WeGotUps.com, man. That's easy, man. We got ups, baby. We got ups. Your homeboy Ice Cube, and I'm out. Throwing up the dub for We Got Ups, man. Check it out.
And when you come over, turn that blue gray when you look up official DanaJay. Oh, and by the way, I have to let you guys know that at the end of the day, the storm is almost over. You know the storm is rising. You know the storm is rising. You know the storm is rising. It won't be long. It won't be long. I'm gone.
Swimming in you. Hey, little mama said I'm gonna take her. Dipping your pool. Just go for a little dive there. Hey, yeah.
Don't forget, hashtag bring Doug back. I see y'all tonight. Gone. Love every last one of y'all. Peace.